matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome, folks, to Camp Randall Stadium, home field of the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Wisconsin Badgers. For NBA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Badgers will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So Ohio State's offense making their way on the field today. Much of the focus on this running back who's had such a spectacular year that he has announced himself as a major contender to win the Heisman Trophy. It's tough for a running back to do that, Kirk, but how can you ignore him?
Yeah, you can't ignore him. I give really a lot of credit to the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Every single week, defenses lock in on him, and yet they find unique ways to continue to get him the football, whether it's running, catching the ball to the backfield. Every single week, he seems to be a major factor in how they attack defenses.
Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
And the Badgers lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the +42.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short game. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Badgers will look to convert here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made over the middle. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Grab by the receiver. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down. And the Badgers are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And the Badgers line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining 1st quarter of play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He hands it off from the gun. Watch the spin move.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They look to throw it here on second down. Wide open downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Here's the second down play. The shotgun running play call. Powering through. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Gets past the 35. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup, but hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. And the huge play wiped out by the penalty could be a crushing moment for this offense. They'll run it here. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation. of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he misfires it again. 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. High completion makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. As the first down is still going. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense going on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Using his legs, it's Allen. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
A running play called on fourth down. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And the back now goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Badgers. Add 6 more points to the total. And they'll set up with a PAT. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. And they make something happen. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He's got room to run. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll try the right here. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. for now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Badgers will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll hand it off.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quarterback still with the football. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the handoff. Jukes to get free. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quick throw, the catch is made. And the Badgers keep the football on the move. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. The defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the Badgers will send the punt team onto the field. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled and they're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. And now the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Allen. And a decent gain there for defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's how you finish a play. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner will be brought down. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And the running back takes the handoff. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they hand it off to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep to the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the Badgers will line up to kick it away. That's his fourth punt already today. And it's taken at the 45. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Toss it to the back, running left. Gets the first and still running. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
There's the handoff. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the route is on.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Wisconsin, 17.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. You don't see the lead defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Oh, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Quick throw to his receiver. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Fleming. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking for some space. It's Morris. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Wisconsin, 17.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Heading left after the handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's a hard running there through a tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive coming up. Here comes a handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Off the play fake on first down. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop.
Touchdown, Wisconsin, as they put 6 more on the board.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.